Hola, estoy de vuelta. Soy Amani. I'm back, but I'm going to be speaking English for many of my videos until I reach a point in which I have obtained enough comprehensible input in Spanish. So I am starting Dreaming Spanish, which is a program that was created by a man named Pablo. If you go to dreamingspanish.com, you'll see what I'm talking about. But basically, it's free. You can pay for, I think, premium access, which is even better. But it's free, and I started it about 4 or 5 days ago. And basically, the premise is you learn Spanish, you learn a new language by taking in comprehensible input, information and content that you can understand in chunks that you can understand. So the videos are slow, very slow in Spanish. They use lots of photos and pictures to help convey the messages. And the goal is for me to not look up anything. I can't use a translator. 2, I'm not going to use subtitles. 3, I'm not going to pause the video in order to think about what the word is. And that's the main thing. And also a major thing that I'm going to change a little bit is I'm going to pause on the video calls and the speaking with natives for the moment. If I'm going to speak at all, it'll be very basic beginner levels because that's where I am. And I feel like I have had enough comprehensible input to have very basic conversations, and I'll have those conversations with the tutor if I see that's I guess what I want or what's keeping me motivated. But really I'm going to be focusing on just like watching videos in Spanish through Dreaming Spanish, listening to Language Transfer, which is an app that I'm using, which I'll do a video about later. And then I have this one grammar book called like Madrigal's something. I'll do another video about that too. But those are the only 3 things that I'm going to be doing. Is I'm going to be listening a lot more in Spanish. I'm going to be using the language transfer, which is more listening, a little bit of speaking practice using that same the comprehensible input that they gave me. So they give me the input and I'll put out the output. That's what I do with the language transfer. And then honestly, the only practice I think I would do also alone is probably just thinking to myself in Spanish, just thinking about more things. But that's just thing I can do normally. But here I am. I'm just going to show you a quick time lapse of me looking a hot mess, but also eating my bacon, drinking my chai tea. This is just normally what a quick session of Dreaming Spanish looks like. And I would do about 4 sessions of these a day, which would be like 10 to 15 minutes each piece. So ultimately my goal is usually about an hour a day, at least. If I can do more, because it's summertime, even better, I can do more. But realistically, during the school year, I'm going to be teaching, I'm going to be finishing my master's, and I'll be tutoring here and there, and I'm just going to be tired, y'all. So realistically, I want to set something that's sustainable, and that is about an hour a day. So here we go. Here's a time lapse. I'm rambling.